time on the murder of Sonic the Hedgehog.
What would Sonic do? He'd run really, really fast. How does that help us in this situation, Tails? How does that help us?
Oh no! Oh no! Am I ready for this? Sonic is dead!
Someone murdered my darling Sonic!
Why would you be happy about that?
And now, back to the plot.
Hello, YouTube, and welcome back to the Murder of Sonic the Hedgehog. When we left off, this music's super bumping. This is really good. I was sitting here for most of my break, just kind of zoning out. Just be like, this is such good music. I love me some good jazz. And this is the typical saloon sort of jazz. It's really good. It made me excited for this episode. But yeah, when we left off, Sonic is dead. Don't know how it happened, but it's like, okay, so Amy has a birthday party murder mystery going on. And things went off the rails fast, which is a little bit of a train joke since, you know, this is all taking place on a train. But things went off the rails fast. We found Sonic, and though Amy and Tails believe that it's part of the murder mystery that's taking place for Amy's birthday, we, the player, who is an employee of the train, overheard Sonic say something about his limbs feeling numb and that he was unable to move them. And since it is our responsibility, being the chaperone of this particular murder mystery party, we don't know if it's an actual problem, if Sonic is actually hurt. So we have to solve the mystery of what's going on with Sonic, while also helping Tails, the detective here, figure out the solution of the murder mystery if it is at all involved. And we approached Knuckles. Knuckles said, fuck off, basically. And that's that.
Clearly, we won't be able to give the game Super Monkey Ball a try.
That's unfortunate. It's broke-did.
Do we think it broke when the train sped up? The damage looked more like it was caused by punches.
Whoever could have punched the arcade cabinet? That's a real shock. Nobody could know. Nobody knows who could have punched an arcade cabinet when Knuckles is literally 5 feet away.
Who could have done that, YouTube? I don't know. I don't know who could have punched the arcade cabinet. It's a mystery.
See, even the game calls it out. It's so obvious. What are you two looking at me for? Smashed arcade cabinet is added to your inventory. Okay, what's in the garbage?
There's always something hidden in the trash. Let's check in here.
Sadly, this one's empty as well. I'm starting to think your theory on something always being hidden in the trash is kind of flawed.
It's only a matter of time, Tails. Have faith. It's as they say, one man's trash is another man's treasure. Please clap. I think Tails is ignoring me.
All right, let's look at the cups.
Gothic, this is interesting.
What is? It's just a few used cups. You can tell because there's a lipstick line on one of them.
Sure, but why are there 3?
Knuckles was really thirsty and decided to wear lipstick for some reason?
Gothic, this one has lipstick on the rim.
That's not Knuckles' color at all, even though it really is. It's red, he's red.
Someone else must have been here.
Oh wow, someone that we know who wears red lipstick in the cast. That could only be Rouge. It's Rouge.
We should lock this.
God, I can't wait until I can actually do. See, I'm actually flailing my hands around right now and doing a lot more with my hands, but I don't have hand tracking yet. But when I get hand tracking, I'll be super excited because then I'll be able to flail my hands around to my heart's content and you'll be able to actually see it. And I won't be able to have to just act out everything with my face. Which I'm doing a lot, and I feel like I'm doing my Jim Carrey impression for most of it because that just means I'm overacting for YouTube. But that's okay because these videos are supposed to be high energy. It's what's supposed to happen. Used cup has been added to your inventory.
I think we found enough clues. Let's go interrogate Knuckles and find out what really happened.
Really? Well, I want to keep looking.
Ah, the bowl of assorted nuts, a classic saloon snack.
Voice actor trick. Always have food on hand that could potentially be appropriate to help with immersion.
No. I don't know. They taste kind of bland to me.
Seems like someone licked all the salt off of them. And you ate them!
What? Blah! Ptay! Oh, that's gross.
There's some good flair for you, Larry. Haven't talked to you in a while. How's it going? Everything good? Cool.
Or maybe they're just unsalted. I probably should have led with that.
The robotic arms here are really helpful.
What's the arm doing to my hair?
He, fixed it up a bit. That's incredible.
What interesting tech. Uh-oh. Should I fear for my job a little bit? How well can it microwave? If it can microwave, I'll be out of a job. Breathtaking view, going by at like 200,000 miles an hour. Kilometers an hour. Yeah, that.
This train passes some incredible sights.
I'm just happy to be traveling at a normal speed. I get nauseous pretty easily, so I have to avoid things like roller coasters.
I don't mind roller coasters, though I can find myself running on the tracks more than I do riding on the carts.
I'll never understand this friend group. Oh, right. You're friends with Sonic the Hedgehog. You do rail shooters without the shooter. Rail runners. That's what they're called. You do rail runners a lot.
Okay, now have I talked to everything? I've talked to there, I've talked to the window, I've talked to the nuts. Yep, that appears to be everything. Thought I told you to leave me alone.
Oh, yeah, well, I like your hat.
Ha, I got him to blush.
Yay! I'm the #1 most flirty random thing. I don't know what I am, ever.
Knuckles, are you blushing?
I said, leave me alone.
It doesn't look like he's used to being complimented.
Did you just adjust your hat a bit so we could see it better?
I said, leave.
Yeah, well, can I take your order, sir?
Not hungry.
Yeah, well, if you ever are, you'll let me know, right?
Why am I yelling that? Sure, like a butler of sorts, right?
Oh, come on, Gothic, you're not a butler, just tell him that. Yeah, just like a butler. Dang it!
Excellent. Thank you, butler. Roll with it. I need to interrogate him. Okay, now we're getting into the tense shit. Here it goes.
Knuckles, Gothic and I need to determine what you were doing during the hour of the murder took place.
I already told you. Buzz off. You're not getting anything out of me.
Thankfully, we don't really need you to say much. What happened here is pretty obvious.
What?
It is?
We have evidence.
We do?
Gothic, just take a good look at your inventory.
All right, our inventory. He's claiming it's our inventory now.
What was distracting Knuckles during the time Sonic was murdered?
The arcade cabinet. He punched it because he couldn't get a high score. The arcade machine? Ha! What makes you think that I touched it? Think? Well, because I'm playing a Sonic game. Oh no. Oh no.
Oh, well, you see, well...
You have no argument here. You are weak.
Ouch.
Gothic, let's try following that trail of thought again, shall we?
Yeah, but it's hard. It's hard, Tails. It's hard. I fell all again. I la. Monkey chase the weasel. And when I catch up to him, pop goes the weasel. This is a lot harder than I thought it would be. I don't want to be doing this for the whole thing. How dare this game? How dare this game have the right to be good and hard? How dare it? How dare it? What does it think it is? Dark Souls? How dare? Okay, I did it. Yay. Here comes a thought. Here comes a thought that might annoy you. This game is good, but it'll destroy you.
This isn't a tough one, Knuckles.
Knuckles, you clearly crushed. I mean, it's still appropriate. Knuckles, you clearly touched the arcade machine because Super Monkey Ball is your favorite game. Admit it, your hair was at the scene.
It wasn't.
The arcade cabinet is covered in punches, and your Knuckles, for crying out loud.
What evidence do you have that the damages are punches?
Really?
Really?
What are you all staring at my hands for?
Knuckles, you clearly destroyed the arcade machine, but why?
I needed a punching bag and none were available to me.
Just a sudden urge to punch things, huh?
I believe repairing the arcade machine would give us our answer.
But how would you?
I'm on it. Gothic, distract Knuckles while I fix Super Monkey Ball.
What?
Bring it on! That is me right into a hole. Okay. Ha! Now Tails, get away from the arcade cabinet.
Gothic, try again. I have to get Super Monkey Ball fixed.
I'm doing my best, Tails. Oh my god, such a demanding little fox you are. I even had enough rings. There we go. Ha, here comes a thought.
The arcade machine is fixed.
Good. No, don't look at the scores.
Quick, look at the scores.
I'm pulling it up now.
Oh, Vector beat him. That's what he's mad about. Who's Toast? Bread, bagel, candy. Who names these peoples?
Okay, what does this tell us?
Nothing, obviously.
Tells us that something massive is going on. Look at the name at the top of the list. It's Vector. He's supposed to be in the library car. The picture is beginning to be painted here. You competed with Vector to see who could get the highest score. And Vector beat you.
Grr!
And in frustration, you destroyed the arcade cabinet. You tampered with the evidence. You're going down, bucko.
Grr!
He's punching the air in frustration?
You're guessing. Where's your proof? Where's your evidence? Yeah, Vector's a common name. Prove to me that he was here. Now! Oh no, another Sonic game. I have to get 35 rings this time. I'm gonna fail at all of it. You have nothing. Zilch, nada. Now leave, you two.
Quick, Gothic, try something else. Try to think again.
Is this how people think in this world? If I don't get head that one time, I can do this. Ah! There we go. Got it. Got it. Ha ha ha. I did a think. I did a brain. I am not smooth-brained.
Now, Gothic, what proves Vector was here with Knuckles?
The cups!
No!
I thought it was strange that there was more than one cup sitting next to you. While you were supposed to be participating in the murder mystery game for Amy's birthday, you and Vector enjoyed some drinks playing arcade.
I wasn't. Oh. Don't tell Amy.
I think we're right on track here.
It's as you say. Vector popped in at the top of the hour wanting to play some arcade machine with me. We went back and forth trying to figure the game out, but when we did, we competed for the highest score. When he bested me, I destroyed the machine. No proof of his win. I was trying to fix the arcade cabinet before you two came in, honest. I didn't want to be caught. And that's my story, and alibi. I've already told an abridged version of this to Amy.
Boy, this friend group really has a lot of pride issues. Well, that explains one of the used cups. But what about the cup with the lipstick mark?
Rouge was in here too.
Ha! 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 Ha ha ha!
Guess who called it? I told you Rouge was gonna be in here.
Rouge?
It's inconsequential, not worth mentioning. She searched around for something but failed, made fun of our game and then left. Obnoxious, that one.
But you offered her a drink anyways?
Listen, I don't know why she showed up, and I've told you everything that happened before the train sped up. Are you not satisfied? Will you two relent? Oh, he used the word relent. That's a big word for him.
I'm understanding the scenario. Vector visited to play games, Rouge couldn't find something and then left, then Knuckles destroyed the machine. That makes sense to me. Thank you for answering so many of our
Actually, that's not everything, is it, Knuckles? I want to step back to something I noticed. One more name was on that high score list. One that doesn't make sense. Gothic, can I take a look one more time? Or how about you? Can you take a look one more time?
An odd name on the high score list. What was Tails talking? Are they talking about bread, toast, or bagel? Apple, bread, old Tim, toast?
No, not that one.
I'm not a mind reader. Let me check again. Which name stands out? I don't know. Old Tim. All the other names are food related, but not this one. Who here goes by Old Tim?
You may not know, Gothic, but there's someone here that goes by that title. The ultimate life form.
Shadow? Shadow is here? He played Super Monkey Ball?
There's really someone who goes by that name here?
Nothing sneaks by you, does it, bud? Yeah, Vector and I were struggling so much at the game, but then Shadow dropped by.
Ah, so Shadow was here too.
He taught us the game and was the first to get his name on the scoreboard. Vector and I then fought to beat Shadow's score. They're both so annoying.
You all immediately had to compete, huh?
He gave me this before he left. It's a key. Shadow told me to lock the door and to not open it for anyone. Then he left. When Vector was leaving, I locked it behind him. Saw no one else after locking the door. That is the honest truth.
So when Amy came through here not long ago, did you open the door for her?
No. I think she had some sort of key too.
That's right, the conductor gave her the special birthday key. It's practically tradition.
Well, I have a lot of questions. What happened to the library to cause Vector to come here? Why is Shadow locking doors? And what was Rouge searching for?
I don't know. They didn't tell me, even though I asked with that cowboy accent and all. We're gonna have to find them later and ask for yourself. On that note,
More information than I expected to get here, but it seems we can move on.
As of right now, I believe your story, Knuckles. We'll only know for sure once we confirm things with Vector.
fair enough. The library is the next car. I'll open the lock for you. Give whoever KO'd Sonic an earful for me, Detective Tails and Butler guy. Ah! Oh my God, Knuckles! Right. I kind of admitted to being a butler, didn't I? Oh well, that was a lot to cover in one episode. So, Vector, Shadow, and Rouge are still on the table, but we have Knuckles' alibi. He didn't do it. So, if you like what you're seeing, like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, have a good one.
We're all just gonna sit here and stare at you until you hit that subscribe button. So, excited for Easter? Gonna look for eggs. Paint some eggs, make them look pretty. How about you guys? Anything nifty planned for Easter? No? Just Amy's birthday? I know someone who has an April 1st birthday. Hi, Pat.